Welcome back to Harrison's Reeves podcast on the property and policies in the UK. This podcast is for landlords who want to stay ahead of the curve in a changing housing market. I'm Sonia, and today we are going to look at a follow-up from last week's episode on the Renters' Rights Bill. This time we're digging into one of the biggest changes, the move to periodic tenancies, and what that means for landlords in practice. The end of the fixed-term assured short-hold tenancies. Currently, most landlords use fixed-term assured short-hold tenancies, usually 6 or 12 months, giving structure to both sides. Under the Renters' Rights Bill, those fixed terms will be replaced by periodic tenancies, rolling monthly or weekly agreements. For landlords, this sounds unsettling. No more guaranteed 12-month rent security. But let's reframe it. Periodic tenancies also give landlords more flexibility. You're not locked into long agreements if your circumstances change. The positives for landlords. Here's why this change could actually benefit landlords. Flexibility. So life happens. If you need to sell your property or move back into your property, you can act without waiting for the fixed term to expire. Reduced voids. Tenants who feel secure often stay longer voluntarily. And cutting turnover costs. Easier rent adjustments. With rent review rules standardised, landlords can plan consistent, fair increases without disputes over fixed-term contracts. And a professional image. Tenants see landlords as modern, compliant and transparent, which attracts better tenants. Here's what a few landlords are already saying about periodic tenancies. I was nervous at first, but most of my tenants already stayed past their fixed term anyway. This just reflects reality. As long as the grounds for possession work, I'm comfortable with rolling tenancies. It's simpler paperwork. It's actually easier to sell my property if I'm not tied into a fixed term lease. What are the practical tips we can now give landlords? How can a landlord adapt to this shift in periodic tenancies? Review your agreements. Start planning how your tenancy contracts will work under the new rules. Strengthen communication. The more positive your relationship with the tenants, the more likely that they'll stay long term. Build financial resilience. This is a big one. Assume that your tenants are going to give you 2 months' notice at any time and make sure that you factor in a good cash flow. And stay compliant early. By preparing now, you'll avoid being caught out by the law when it takes effect. Here at Harrison's Reeve, we are studying the new bill on a regular basis to make sure that all of our managed properties are compliant. That's it for this episode. I just want you to understand that periodic tenancies, although they may sound like a big change, they also bring a new opportunity for flexibility, professionalism, and tenant trust. Next week, we'll be looking into another major part of the bill, the new property portal and ombudsman scheme, and why these could actually make life easier for responsible landlords. If you found this episode useful, subscribe and share it with other landlords. Follow our Facebook page, get other landlords to follow our Facebook page, and tell everybody how good Harrison's Reeve are. I'm Sonia, reminding you that change in the sector isn't just a challenge, it can be a chance to grow stronger.